And hello, and welcome to MTG Study Session 4. My name is Alex, and let's get to it. Today we are going to be playing MTG 2015. This is basically a continuation of the previous MTG 2015 session. Throughout the whole session I will try to again go through the practice duels, work with the... Oh, I actually can work with the 4 players. This is pretty interesting. I actually thought that you can play only one-on-one on here. But still, in order to test our deck, we need to practice it, of course, one-on-one, and then if we will practice it one-on-one and it will be pretty decent, I guess we are going to in much more players. So yeah, let's again make a quick check what the deck is all about that we're going to test. We're going to play our equipped deck. As I remember correctly, this deck doesn't have that much equipment in it. I don't know why I called it then equipment deck. Okay, so I guess this is a pretty standard green deck. Couple of enhancers there. It basically based on number of creatures that I control. The more creatures I have, the better. So our whole point is going to be just basically get as much creatures as possible. I don't know, so I can tell that this what is the problem of this deck for now. Again, I need to test more matches in order to figure out what is the problem. So let's just get and test our matches, our decks. Yeah, go into practice duel. Yep, let's go. Whoa. Yeah, this is definitely mana screw. Oh no, mana flood. But I guess we could play with it. Again, if we have lands, it's always awesome thing, and if we have creature that we could like reuse sometime in a couple of turns, this is awesome too. Something about Magic 15 actually that didn't make her, for me at least, the game that I actually spent a bunch of time playing. I guess I played this game in about 12 hours or even less. No, about 12 hours totally. It's of course not compared to Magic Duels, which I play probably in Steam. On Steam, probably 400 hours, something like that. Yeah, if I will compare all my games that I played in Magic, the 2015 was probably the least played game. But the only reason why, because I bought it with all cards opened, and I didn't need to open all cards there. So basically, I just played career or story mode, I don't know how it's called right here, and on that I was just basically finished playing, not because like I didn't want it, but probably because there's no reason at that time. But again, now the reason why I'm playing all these games again, and actually will try to study them, because I miss Magic in my life. So, and I want to kind of get full experience of Magic as possible. Again, in reality I would play Magic Duels. Oh no, not Magic Duels, but Magic Online. But unfortunately Magic Online is, as I said before, it needs putting money into it, and I'm not ready to put money into something like that. So yeah, I don't have a problem to buy game, but like spend money on in-game content, this is not something that I can afford. So that's one of the reasons why I'm not going to choose games that work with these type of in-game paint content. And most of the games nowadays actually use these type of things in it. So yeah, you buy games and then there's a bunch of in-game content that you need to buy. It's kind of one of the things that I don't like about games these days. I know that this is a kind of, for someone this is a awesome thing to have in game, but I'd rather spend my money on something that will, I don't know, will benefit me. And again, it's just my opinion. Everyone has his own opinion. So yeah, again, testing Magic the Gathering is something that I just like chosen because again, I love this game. I missed this game. I didn't play it a long time ago. Actually, time passes by so fast. I thought that I didn't play Magic like 6 or 5 years, but in reality I didn't play it probably a couple of years, maybe a year or so. Of course, Magic 2015 I played only after its release, like maybe a couple of days, and then was Magic Duels. Yeah, it's kind of a problematic situation right now on the battlefield because I can't do anything proper, because he has like a big creature though. I could attack with this one next turn. Why next? Because I kind of want to wait for more forests, because like, yeah, he will become big. I definitely think that he will just put bear as a defense. So of course we have to get rid of these. I don't remember what Garruk's deck is all about. I guess it's based on a big creature, so yeah, we have to kind of wait for these big guys to come and see what's going to happen. Yeah, hello and welcome to our session. Yeah, hello, I have big guys too. Okay, when this behemoth enters the battlefield, creatures you control gain trample and get +1/+1 or +6/+6 until the end of the turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. Okay, so still I can't like put it, it's too big of a deal, but I probably could do next thing. So 11. Let's make something interesting though. I know that this is probably early thing to do, but still I want to do this now. He has too bunch of creatures and I don't want to deal with them. I need to get rid of some of them. Yep. Since I have trample. -6. And we get rid of the biggest the creature that he had, which is a good thing though. Why it's 2? He decided to attack. Okay, right now I would definitely get rid of like 3 and 2, but the problem is it's probably a, yeah, he's probably provoking me, because yes, he will basically make it bigger and I will lose my creatures. So, but at the same time I don't want to No, I can go with 7 damage. Oh, target attacking creature gets +3. So he could use this one. If he discards it, attacking creatures, one attacking creature gets +3/+2. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't say that I'm familiar with all cards in 2015. Again, I didn't play it much, but all these cards that were released in Magic 2015, or in 2015 at least, was the time that I actually bought Magic the Gathering cards in real life, so I collected them for a bit. There's a bit of I don't know if I need to do it now. I definitely need a blocker. This is the thing that I definitely need, because for the next shut up. Let's see, what if I attack? I will kill him or not. So 2, 2, 2. So he can prevent 6 damage, and we need 10 to deal. So I need more than 60. Yes, I could win if I will attack with all of them. Beer. Oh, how hard to choose. I guess the first guy that we're gonna kill is the biggest one. Seems right. Oh, we actually killed them all. And this is probably my first win in Magic 2015. I don't know, but that was pretty fast and pretty cool. It means that my deck is not that bad, I guess, or I would just get lucky. But again, the more games we play, the more we understand this type of thing. So yeah, I guess let's get to the second match right away to not waste time. Maybe my deck is actually not that bad. Let's see. Of course, after I test it like a couple of times, I will decide what to do with this deck. But I kind of like how it works. And talking about Magic 2015, of course, since this game doesn't have pre-made decks, I can like create pre-made decks by Auto Deck Builder. You can do the same in Magic Duels. Maybe we'll do that. I will think about that. But I kind of like more creating my own decks, and this opportunity was added to Magic the Gathering Duels on Planeswalkers games only from Magic 15. This is one of the reasons why I bought it. Under the field, you may put a basic land card from your... Yeah, definitely this one. Yep. Okay, this is like my first week playing Magic the Gathering while streaming. I still don't have like a clear plan in terms of how I'm going to go through these sessions, because all is going to depend on a Magic Arena release, or not release, but I'm kind of waiting until they start to send closed beta invites, and since I'm hoping to get into a priority access, I'm not going to have that much time to play Magic, so I will probably play either hour less, like playing half an hour, for instance Magic 15, like for instance if we are getting, for example, this session, and then Magic Duels for half an hour, and then just stop streaming and go test Magic Arena. But again, that's one of the reasons why I don't want to make too much plans what to do in terms of playing all these Magic games. The only plan that I like sure of is that I will play them either way, no matter if even after Magic Arena release I will still play all these games, because again, the problem of all these games, they all have different sets in them. Oh shit, I probably could attack with this one, forget about it. Yeah, all these games have different sets in them, and I'm more fan of the previous sets, like starting from Magic 2012 and ending with 2015. So these games I actually have most of my favorite sets, and this is one of the reasons why I'm actually going to play them. And I want to explore more on possibilities of each set. And the cool thing about Magic 15, it has like pretty good variety of sets, which I like. Okay, this is a problem. So if I attack, does he have an enhancer? We could like figure this out by just simply attacking him. Hope. This one definitely will attack. There's no reason to attack with this one for now. Let's just see. Nope. Passive. Go. What? 2 damage to target creature or player. Oh no. Why are you so slow? So small. Sucks. I lost my awesome creature. That is a bummer. Oh, I got another one. Booyah! And I will continue attacking. So basically during the sessions I'm kinda chill from a long day. Because there's a bunch of things that I did throughout the day, and kind of at the end of the day you get a little bit tired and want to just sit and relax and play your favorite game. And I'm not just going to spend this time senselessly, of course. I'm at the same time I'm going to learn Magic the Gathering, get better at it, in order, again, in the future to create my own tabletop games. So basically I'm studying Magic for the sake of gaining experience in these type of games, because I believe that Magic is the coolest game, tabletop game out there, and the deepest, and in terms of a strategy, yeah, I definitely think that this game is something. In a good way, of course. So basically all these Magic the Gathering sessions are leading up to slowly leading up to streaming on my channel, creation of my own tabletop games, which again kinda already somewhat prepared in terms of what they all about and how their mechanics work, and of course before I start streaming I kinda need to put them together. I don't know how it will take me in terms of the time. We'll see in the future. But until then, I'm going to play Magic and enjoy it, learn it, analyze it, because all these mechanics, again, Magic has like a bunch of mechanics. Oh, come on, monstrosity, I forgot what monstrosity is doing. Becomes a monstrous, destroy target creature with flying and opponent controls. So, way to turn your creature into an even bigger threat. Make it monstrous by playing mana to put a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the number after monstrosity. So this giant becomes bigger 3+ for both sides. Just remember that once a creature becomes monstrous, it can monstrify again, so only once. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Kind of forget what monstrosity is doing. These cards are pretty limited in terms of how many these cards are. I don't remember what particular set they were in, probably with gods, I don't remember, or a little bit earlier. Destroy target of artifact or enchantment. So okay, we can destroy artifact, which is a cool thing. Why wouldn't we? Yes. And let's just make one of our creatures fly.
Let's fly.
100% we make the biggest creature fly that we have. We have both of them. Let's just slowly we'll degrade our opponent. All these guys are blockers. The biggest threat for us, of course, this one's 7/7. Wait a minute. Oh shoot, I forgot that he has a reacher. Again, this is one of the things why I need to learn Magic. Paying attention. It's pretty hard to... Magic is pretty demanding in terms of like mind concentration. You have to concentrate in order to play it well. If you don't concentrate, you probably will miss a bunch of things. I think it's true for all games mostly. Again, I'm not a gamer. I were years ago, or I was. I don't know. I'd probably say it now. So he have mana to turn this creature into monstrosity, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So there's no point of blocking it, or at least we have a point blocking it only for the sake of preventing health damage, but there's no point of killing it because he just going to transform it and that's it right away. I guess he can do it. This one, on the other hand, something that we need to get rid of as fast as possible, but the problem is I don't want to lose. I already made a mistake and lose this one. I wouldn't want to lose another one, but again, it's too big. So yeah, let's just block. Let's just get rid of this guy. Nope, this one. Never saw monstrosity in action though, at least in here. No. Defender. Yeah, protection from zombies does not work for him in this particular instance. Hello. Okay, we need to top one creature in order to play this guy. Just gonna choose who we're going to tap. This is a problematic thing. White itself is bigger. I guess I'm not going to attack with this guy, so let's just confirm. Six and 6 more. Probably would be much smarter to tap another one and attack with this one, but I don't know about that though. Let's just attack with this one. Let's just check again. He doesn't have any creatures. Nope. Good. I would probably stay for the block phase though, because but I don't think that he will kill me. Even if he will make this creature monstrous, I don't think that's going to hurt that much. Defender he can attack, so this one 1/1. So yeah, I have blockers because I need to kind of go in attack mode too. I can stay in defense always. This is my old strategies. Usually I always stay in defense, but you have to somewhere along the way start to attack. Oh shoot! I don't even know what this card is. So he just basically shows me revealed cards. What I have to do with them? Basically just see him. Okay, now we know that he has this one. Oh yeah. Oh, hello there. The same guy. Oh, now he actually will kill me. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, let's just see what this Hydra does. When you cast this Hydra, reveal the top X cards of your library. You may put a non-land permanent card with convert mana cost X or less from among them onto the battlefield, then shuffle the rest into your library. Genesis Hydra enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. Whoa. Hey, Peter Mackerbacker! Druid. Cool. So yeah, I'm in deep trouble. So he doesn't have lands, so we could get rid of this one with monstrosity, like 4. Yeah, we will definitely perish. There's nothing we can do. Of course I block wherever I can. I guess I had to stay in block phase. Yep. Actually survive. I will survive. Probably with a couple of health points. Yeah. But it doesn't matter. Next turn will be the last one. Target creature gets breaks the number of creatures you control. Yeah, guy. Why you wouldn't come earlier? That would be much more cooler thing to do. Now he has like crazy blocker, so we can go through him. We could go through him if we had you a little bit earlier. All in all, I think I used too soon one of the cards that I should probably kept for. Oh no, that was the previous session. So yeah, I can't do anything, so let's just try to attack and that's it. to make his health point to 10. That way it's not that like. Hello and goodbye. Oh, he decided to do that fancy way with the damage dealer on my turn. This is one of the psychologies of Magic, so you can wait for the next turn or you can put your opponent out of his misery as fast as possible in the earlier turns. So yeah, we have probably about half an hour, I don't know, in order to make these things maybe a little more interesting, let's just test these decks against 3 players. It's going to be much more interesting again. Because one-on-one duels, they are cool, but you have to be a pretty experienced artist. What? No, you have to be a pretty experienced Magic player in order to pull these games. Multiplayer games, or when you play with multiple players are usually something that much more entertaining, of course, for the players itself and for the viewers, I guess, because there's much more going on than just like back and forth action. That sounded strange. Okay, keep hand. I don't know. I guess I am. Why not? I have big creatures that I could use later. The only problem, I never played 3-on-3, so this is like the first time. I don't know how attacking order is going, so either it's going clockwise or counterclockwise, definitely not counterclockwise, or random. So you can choose an opponent that you attack. So I think this is not like this. And also, this is probably my deck. Of course, this is the deck of the Garuks, and this is the deck of Natural Growth. Which is my deck. No? Wait a minute. It can't be. Oh, wait a minute. What's happening? I get confused. Okay, let's see. Do I call my deck the same? Or AI just simply use my deck? I don't think so. It would be a strange thing to do. Let's see along the way. So yeah, not clockwise, you can attack whomever you want, which is cool. Basically we can choose, it's similar probably to Plane Chase, or yeah, to Plane Chase, when you can attack opponent. The only problem, it's kind of too far in terms of like zooming. It's crazy far. Like, I don't even see cards. We probably have to be much closer. I don't know why this empty space is there. Even when you play Plane Chase, it's not that far, I guess. But we go not know that on weekend, because weekends are going to be Arch Enemy and Plane Chase. On Saturday we're going to play Arch Enemy, and on Sunday we're going to play Plane Chase. Oh, he decided to attack with both. There's no point of blocking this one, of course. I don't have that much ability. I guess in order to make these sessions much more interesting, it would be a pretty cool thing to play them like either with 3 players or free for all, and something like that. Let's just together get rid of Garuk. Why? Yeah, this is too far. I still see things without my glasses though, but it's too far. It's like he's actually playing my deck. It's funny. Okay, now he has a big creature. This is a problem. But we're gonna get rid of this big creatures right away. By enhancing this one. So let's just attack right away. And don't forget to stop timer though. Hello. And we could probably play 3-on-3 or free for all, like four players, because when you play with 3 players, someone is always going to team up and destroy the other one. When you play with 4 players, it's kind of more equal, I'd say, because it's pretty hard to decide who is going to attack whom. Also, I don't need to forget, or I'm not going to forget. Yeah, he actually playing with my deck. Or maybe the deck that I created was created automatically. I don't remember that. I probably created by myself though, but I don't remember. That was a long time ago. So yeah, let's just slowly get stronger. So this one 2-on-2. Let's hope he doesn't have any enhancers. Why would we hope that? Because we know his deck. He has enhancers, but let's hope that he doesn't have them now. Yeah, he has the same one. Goodbye. It's not that big of a loss for us. Come on, stop attacking me and start killing each other. And let me gain power, and then I will just destroy all of you. That would be awesome. Oh no, I thought that this is my favorite card. There's a card that has art that I like so much that like, oh, it's awesome art. Yeah, they decided to just go. Oh, wait a minute, I can block. So, no, I'm not going to block. This is like complete provocation. It's provoking me. Not going to. X. Oh, he could actually enhance this one. He waited for the specific thing to happen. So we definitely now need some type of a blocker, so I guess we are going to go with this one. Again, since he has Undying, it will allow us to just block, and then he will return with +1/+1 counter on it. And since from the next turn we could use this guy, I guess the smartest thing to put him on the battlefield. And from the next turn we are going to use this one. If nothing smaller will come. If something smaller will come, we're definitely going to put this guy, keep this guy in our hand until we get more creatures. No point of attacking. Nope. Nope. Hideous beast. Thank you. Thank you. This is awesome beast. Love him. So when he enters the battlefield, you gain 5 lives, and when he leaves, put 3 and 3 green beast token onto the battlefield. I have him as a real card in my collection.
In my collection.
Okay. Let's... Oh, this is not my turn. Oh, hello. Yeah, he actually has the same deck as me. Which is problematic because... Also the cool thing when AI is actually playing your deck, you actually can see how strong your deck in the arms of an AI. This is pretty cool to witness these type of... The bigger our blocker is, the better. So yeah, right now I definitely will be in a stage of blocking. So how close this guy was to say goodbye, and now he has 12 lives. The same as me. So this is what I like about Magic. It's never like just strict. So if you have health points 1, you still can win the game. And the longer match goes, you can't forget about one of the ways to lose a game is when you run out of cards in your deck. This is one of the awesomest wins, I guess. This rarely happens when you have big decks like 90 cards. But I guess when this thing is probably happens a lot when you have like 40 cards deck. How long to this guy go? I think it's going to be long. Come on, do something. What are you waiting for, though? Okay, so considering the situation, I don't think that we have to do something. So it's like an equal thing going on. I think we're just going to procrastinate until something big will come to either of us. That is strange. Ah, zoom is strangely working here. I could use... nope, there's no point. Let's just wait and see who will bend first. I guess it's going to be a long battle. Okay, he has trample, 2 trample. This is a problem for us. This is not. This is a problem. He is going to gain lives, which is annoying. And this is a problem too. Again, he just duplicated my deck. How could you? Come on, Ripley, attack! Garruk's gaining power though. Slowly, but Garruk's gaining power. I think this equality will end soon, or will end soon. Or will be ended soon. I think this game would be probably much more interesting in terms of studying it if we would play against different color decks, because like he has like black mana in it, but I didn't see him to use any black spells, which makes this deck like solely green. I don't know what he has in his disposal in hand. Like in 3 cards, maybe there's something black there. But since this deck is a duplicate of our deck, it's kinda no point of analyzing it though, because we know how this deck works. So I guess I'm just basically have to wait and see how this match will progress. And depending on the situation, just basically adjust and learn from particular situations. Thank you for this card. I love this Antelope. Oh, when I will answer again, I said before, I adore this landfall. I love landfall. One of my favorite abilities. If I had like Magic Online and all cards opened, I will definitely collect it or made deck with landfalls. Lessons like landfall ability is awesome. So I guess this thing has to be now equipped or not. No. Just stay wherever we are. Again, there's this music is pretty appropriate for this situation. Let's just wait. We can't do anything much. I could risk an attack in order to just like gut through his defense. Yes, I would probably lose a bunch of characters through these attacks, but this way action will definitely start, but this risk could kill us because we're not in a good position though. But now, since we have this one, we could gain a bunch of health points like in reserve and then start attacking, unless something bigger will come to them and they start attacking first. It all started like pretty interesting. I thought that we will kill Garruk and just go into play one-on-one, which is like my deck versus my deck, and see who is going to win. It would be pretty interesting, but now it's something strange is happening though. But again, let's just wait and see. It's kind of becoming my favorite phrase. Wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. Patience is a virtue. Hello, Land. Hello, 2 health points. Of course, yes. This is a stupid question. Hello there. So, okay. Right now, I have 2 choices. Put this guy out and attack. Or wait for 4 lands more to come and then just make a lethal attack by tapping. No, how many lands I need? So I need 8 for this one, I need 4 for this one, and I need 1 for this one. Yeah, this is crazy. It's too much. 5 lands. It's going to be at the end of the game. No, because again, if he will enters, all creatures will become pretty big, but right now they're not going to be that big as I would probably want them to be, because again, he has pretty big creatures there. So let's just wait a couple of turns. Either I need to gain more creatures or more lives. and I'm just going to wait until this happens, or until artifact with flight will come, and then we could attack, because he doesn't have any reachers here and here. So the things that could help us is to get some type of flying ability on our side. That's definitely one of the things that could help us.
It could potentially lead us to win.
Oh, this is a threat. Not. Again, the only thing that you can analyze in these particular situations is how you would react on particular things. But in reality, of course, when you play Magic, you have to analyze everything. You have to analyze how many creatures this opponent has, how many attack points he has, how many defense points he has, or she. Same for this, how many lands each of them has. This is the things that you constantly need to think of. That's one of the reasons why I kind of respect Magic for its complexity. I think there is a games that you can be or have to be pretty aware of the surroundings, which is similar to Magic, but not in the way that Magic doing this. Yeah, for some reason computer it's taking so long to think. Maybe because he's playing my deck. So okay, this one has 2 cards, this one has 3 cards. And I have additional land and additional 2 health points. Of course. Exactly the music that we need right now. Yeah, I'm just going to wait. Not probably a very good thing to do though. Wait. But I need creatures. Again, I said we're going to attack only or use this guy only after we get back our health to 20 or more, and then we're going to attack. Also, it will help us to gain some type of a removal that could potentially attack. Of course, if we are going to attack someone, we are going to attack our deck, because attacking this guy, it's pretty, I don't know, I wouldn't say stupid. We could get rid of a bunch of these removals that he has, like this beast, like this bear. Oh, he becomes stronger. What is this? Oh, the same card that he could use to enhance someone, and he will draw additional cards. I'm still not seeing like dark spells. There's no black spells that he still plays, so I can interested in what is going to be. So draw 3 cards again. Okay, 27 decks, 27 cards here, 42 here, and 42 here. If he will continue in the same pace, he will lose only by, yeah, I actually see that his deck is pretty small. So it's going to be pretty cool to wait and see until Garruk just basically kills himself by drawing too much cards. This is one of the problems of cards that specialize on drawing abilities. If match will take you long and you don't have card that helps you reshuffle all of your cards into your library and start it all over again, and we have these type of cards, I don't know if they are there, like in this particular Magic, but they are in reality. So these type of cards actually allow you to get back to your horse. So some sort of like this, yeah. But the problem is you need to start from the beginning, so you lose all your lands and it's like you're starting from ground up. Oh, hello there. When you cast a spell, if it's the second creature spell you cast this turn, you may return this guy from the from the graveyard to the battlefield. Awesome. So yeah, I'm going to play him. The whole thing, since we have decks that don't have killers, I'm just basically going to enhance my creatures until they become monstrous. We got there? Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, this is a situation of probably not a good idea to start multiplayer match with multiple players. I mean, 30 minutes before the end of the session M2015, because that way this game is going to be pretty long, and we are going to play Magic Duels less. Again, the reason why I need to play Magic Duels more, because there's a bunch of things that I need to open there, and ideally I would play only Magic Duels, but again, I like these previous sets and I want to learn from Magic, from all sets possible, and I can only learn from these Duels of Planeswalker games. Of course, I could learn all these things in reality by just printing proxies, but I will run out of print paper and paint in my printer, which is not cheap, because like it's actually pretty pricey. It definitely is going to be a little more so yeah, printing proxies for the sake of just testing Magic, it's a pretty good idea in terms of like you're not spending money on Magic, and you can still play the game that you love. But of course there's always a downside to it, because you have to spend time to make these proxies relevant. So by cutting them out, it's a lot of work. I did it actually before, and I printed proxies for the sake of just like testing decks, seeing how they work. It takes pretty long, yeah, it takes time. It's not that easy. It's cheaper way, of course, if you are doing it properly, but it takes a lot of time. Come on, guys. Finally. So yeah, the longer game gets, the funnier things get. So let's just see. I have like 18 health points. I have this guy. I have 6 creatures. He's going to be 7th one. I have 2 additional lands, but I need another 2 additional lands to make one of the creatures the biggest one, and also, and ideally I want to make one of them trample. Only that way I actually can do something. So again, I guess just wait and see. Now he has pretty big creature though with this. Let's just continue. Yeah, I'm interested when some of them is actually starting to attack, because someone has to. It's going to, but I really hope that Garrux is just going to kill himself by drawing too many cards. This is my hope. If in case this match is going to take too long, Garrux definitely is going to be out first. unless no one is going to decide attacking. But again, I have a plan for attack 2. I will attack after I will gain enough health and enough mana to use this guy and combination of this one and this one, and then I will definitely attack this guy. So basically the reflection of myself or my deck, unless something bad has happened and Garruk becomes too big and he just basically decides to put his crazy army into work, and that's going to be a disaster for some of them. Yeah, either for him or for myself. Why are you taking so long to make a turn? Maybe because there's a bunch of creatures there. Yeah, I have lethal things, definitely. Yeah, I know that he have trample, but I don't know. I kinda scared of attacking. Oh, so yeah, thing is happening. Prevent all damage. Yeah, this is my... right now I actually can attack. At least I can attack Garruk and just kill him. Yeah. So next turn is definitely going to be the turn. So Garruk decided to attack. And now I guess I can attack too. So yeah, I guess in my turn I will definitely attack Garruk. In the end I will kill him, I guess, but it all depends on my ability to judge particular situation, which I'm not that good of yet. Oh, now the situation is actually changing. Now I'm sure that I will kill both. The only thing is how it's going to be to make a smart choice in the next turn, because like I could just separate creatures to both of them and slowly damage both of them, or so yeah, this turn is actually crucial, so I need to actually think what to do the right way. Oh, so he can't block. I will just basically kill him with smallest creature that I have. Yeah, unless this. Only... Oh. So yeah, let's just go. Whatever happens, happens. Either way, we need to end this session and go to the Magic Duels, so... we need to do something! Oh yeah, baby! Yeah, this is awesome. I like when these type of things happen. There's no point of making anyone trample, they're already trampled. Wait a minute, so you tell me that this guy makes... Oh, I actually forgot about this. What is the... Yeah, so this guy is going there. Oh, again. Right here, and everyone else right here. And that's it. This is the only thing that I can do. Yeah, I guess yes. And whoopah! Like Chandler would say. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. And now we are going to go into Magic Duels session, which is going to be less interesting, I guess, because we're going to play against AI. So yeah, I will make a little break, just going to drink a water and stretch, and after that we are definitely go back into Magic. Yeah, first I will relaunch games, and let's just launch a Magic Duels. So yeah, Magic launched, and yeah, I will be back in a minute. And Raditititoo, we are back. Oh, I hope that was not that. Yeah. So, if it was painful, sorry for that. So I'll just go back into magic session.
Refreshing water.
Okay, so I guess concerning Magic Duels, I just going to continue to test my previously created decks. Oh, wait a minute, I already kind of test all of these. Yeah, so yesterday we tested a floating deck or floating gate. That was pretty interesting play. Right now we are going to test. Let's just go a quick run through last test of these 4 decks before making decisions what type of deck we're going to choose or change and how exactly we're going to change it. Yeah. Again, it's so bad that you can't go into Handed Giant with the AI. This is so frustrating. I would be happy more than enough play to Handed Giant with AI. I guess you can't. The only way to play to Handed Giant is just basically play as 2 players right at once. I will definitely test this. Maybe I will do this. It's actually going to be pretty interesting to put double pressure on yourself, so you're basically playing for 2 decks and different controllers and trying to defeat AI. So I will definitely going to test this, but for now let's just go into our testing. So today is going to test our Fire Escape. I kind of forgot to go through this deck quickly. Just go quickly through this deck and let's figure out what this deck does. Yeah, I guess a couple enchantments, goblin tokens, of course, Chandra, damage dealers, enchantments, on casting spells. Oh yeah, it's basically based on spells. As we see, we have like 22 creature and 22 spells and only 26 lands, which is definitely going to be a problematic thing for a balance. Again, we will figure out this throughout the tests.
So let's just start testing.
What was that? That was strange. That was pretty cool drawn art. I dig magic artists. One day I would want to work on wizards and draw some cards for them, but I have a long way to go in terms of becoming an artist for magic. And also they're going to grow. Their art style is actually changed throughout the years. I could probably hang with old art in terms of quality that was like centuries ago. Not centuries, but yeah, a long time ago. In terms of quality, but now progress is going up, and artists become much more skilled and much more faster. It actually happens faster. So now it's pretty hard to hang with these artists in terms of quality. Okay, so yeah, let's just go right away. Why not? Why not? Why not? Again, I kind of like this deck. It's pretty simple, but again, the more spells you cast, the better. I guess I built this deck of focusing on Chandra, because again, the more spells you kind of cast, Chandra then transforms, and of course, as all red decks, it has a bunch of destroyers, not bunch of them, but enough of them, or damage dealers. I would say they call like this. Destroyers, there are the cards that just destroy, and damage dealers is something like this. Something like this. Deals 1 damage. Think. Let's just go with Chandra. Which was pretty risky, because he has lands to counter. Pichko. Bird. Bird. Bird, it's pretty close to nerd. Bird. Freshwater energy. Whoa. This is two-sided card. Yes. What's she... Okay. I guess I already encountered this card before, but I forgot. Put target spell, yes, second from top, and each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library, then draw 7 cards. Yeah, I talked about this card previously in the session, that allows you to basically shuffle hand and graveyard into your library. So this type of card is actually helps you to restart the game. So something like this. And in case you have like fewer cards in your deck and you are close to drawing the lethal card that could destroy you, these type of cards are actually helping you to rebalance this situation, which I love about Magic. This is one of the things that I actually like about blue decks. They have this type of control, like to completely change game and change state of the game. Like game could be at the ending phase, and these type of cards are basically rebooting the whole game, and I love this when it happens. It makes things like you're kind of close to relief. Oh yeah, this game was so long, I'm kind of tired, and then like in a snap, no way, this game is continuing. And then the one who has more patience just basically usually wins, because long games are hard. It takes toll on your mind. It becomes more crowded with like things. You kind of started to feel like, when this will end, and you lose concentration. And of course, as we know, when you lose concentration, you make mistakes, and when you make mistakes, eventually you will lose. Okay, so we have problem. We have a big problem. Unfortunately, we doesn't have any spells to untap Chandra, so I guess, and well, so yeah, I guess I will use her. No. Ah, shoot! I forgot that every red spell. Oh, come on! I hope I actually managed to do so. No, I didn't. That was too late. Shoot. That was too late. Nah, let's just attack with this one. So we can't block, unfortunately. I actually could like transform Chandra in this turn. Not in this turn, but at least I could deal additional 2 damage, and I kinda messed up. Either way, let's just go. Is this actually unblockable? Yes. So the only thing that could help us, of course, is damage dealers. The faster they come, the better it will be. But we're probably going to wait for them a long time, since deck is pretty unbalanced. Oh, wait a minute, I already messed up block phase, or I can still block. Yeah, skip it. You have to pay attention to the timer. Something that you need to adjust to. Okay, we have 2 spells. That way we can deal either way 4 damage. So it'll just destroy our biggest threat. Again, I forgot about Chandra. Come on! So that what means that if you're not playing so so basically because I did pretty big break, I kind of forget to do all these things. Tap, then cast a spell, then she's untapping. Yeah, I need to adjust to this. That was a long time when I played this type of this one I will leave for the block phase, because we don't have that much health points, so we need to block this guy. No. I manage. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, actually thanks. We need that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, let's just think how we would make this turn. 2 damage divided. Okay, now we have Chandra. We need to get rid of a flyer. We don't have any flyer blockers, so the faster we get rid of a flyer, the better. The bad thing that we don't have any sacrificers. Oh, some type of. Why I can't? What's preventing me from that? Seriously? Or only 2 player? Oh, come on. That's stupid. How stupid that was. Yeah, I misread. I thought that she actually can deal damage to a creature. That way it was cool. I could like, just basically slowly destroy creatures. Nope, forget about this. So she cannot destroy a creature. So that means that, yeah, I guess I need to deal. No, let's just go with the creatures. It's not very good thing to transform Chandra when you don't have blockers for a flyer, but I have blockers for a flyer. So yeah, now she's going to transform. After. Hello. So let's see what she's doing. +1 loyalty. She deals 2 damage to target player and -2 to target creature. It would be cool if we could destroy this flyer actually. So we could do this with -2 and with this one right away. That way we don't need to sacrifice this guy the next turn. And we actually, that way, yes, let's do that. Wappa! And wappa, wappa. Goodbye, flyer. Now you're not a threat to us. And of course there's no point of attacking. I'll just continue. I hope he doesn't have flyers with haste. I'm not that familiar with new decks or new cards and new sets. Maybe something there. And I don't think that haste is something that's actually relevant to blue decks. Usually they don't have this. Green decks can have this, of course. Oh, this is interesting. Whoa. Hello, haste. Haste. Wait a minute. Enters the battlefield, put one on counter on target creature. Okay, what's this guy's doing? Oh yeah, so he already used this ability, and this one is a bomb. I think this is a provocation. I don't know. I think he's provoking me on something, because it's kind of strange to do this. Yeah, he probably wants to get rid of my creatures, but I don't know. The faster I put him through the stage of embalm, the better. Then that way we could control it the next turn. The problem is I'm not going to have blockers for this one in the next turn, so I guess let's just skip this one. Oh, but I don't want to lose Chandra. Let's just do that. Yeah. Let's just do that. Do that. Do that. Okay, what's next? What is this? Enters the battlefield? Yeah, this is standard. It would be fun if he would kill himself. That would be fun. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. That would be pretty interesting if I lose because of the stupid mistake that I could make. So let's focus and think what we could do. There's a bunch of things that we can do. We have a bunch of mana and we have a bunch of creatures to put on the battlefield. So what is pros do? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn. So oh, this one actually pretty cool, but I don't know what type of card I could gain though. Yeah, this situation is tense for me. I'm not accustomed to these type of situations. And I know what to do. So yeah, let's just go with so either this guy or either this guy. This is like a cool big question that I need to decide. I also need blockers, so it would be a cool thing to I can't kill either of his creatures, so I guess let's put on Chandra one loyalty and just basically deal damage to him. This is definitely I'll do. And the next thing would probably be I could risk and gain something interesting with this though. Something interesting could come. So enter the battlefield, exile the top card of your library until end of your turn. You may play that card. So since we have pretty like decent amount of mana, I think we could do it as like for the test, for the sake of testing this. The safest way, of course, to put this guy, because yeah, let's just go with the safest way. And next turn I will probably go with this one. No point of checking. And also I need to kind of seek for a opportunity to kill him right away. What this is this? Oh yeah, he just basically. Oh. He decides to renew his hand. Good choice, man. Good choice. Ready to do. Ready to do. Enter the battlefield, draw a card. Oh no, another creature will fly. Oh yeah, this is problem. This is problem. That's why this is problem. If I could predict this previous turn, I would definitely play this one, and I had this way I could have 2 blockers, but sacrifice Chandra. Definitely sacrifice Chandra. I don't have enough health and anything to, and unfortunately I don't have additional land. This is a problem. So yeah, bye bye Chandra. Sorry girl. But we're not in that position. We don't have that luxury to keep you alive. You did your thing. Thank you for your sacrifice. Now I guess first thing that I need to do definitely is put second fly blocker, because we can't allow ourselves to deal more damage that we... Yeah, and the second thing, let's just go with this one. Let's see if we gain something for 4 lands. I guess we will. Unless it's going to be a land. No! I can't play this land because I already put land in this turn. Yes, yes. Sakis. This is Sakis. Either way, I think things can become better. Let's just hope for damage dealers. Let's hope for the damage dealers in the next turns. I lost land. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, scry 2. Normal, look at the top cards of your library. If it's a land card or a creature card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of loyalty counters on Nissa, you may put that card onto the battlefield. Oh shoot, this is awesome. Not for me. I need to, by buying boosters, get to Nissa. That would be cool to have her in my deck. Pretty cool ability though. Again, my favorite planeswalker of all, Nissa, in any shape or form. No matter what combination of mana she uses. It actually kind of creates a variety, which is a cool thing. Oh, hello. This is strange. This is provocation again? Are you provoking me? I just could basically kill you. Why would you do that? Okay. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot to put my guys into state of flight. Shoot! This is a messed up. Yeah. I hate when this happens though. I hate when this happens. I had to do that like before blocking stage, and now I messed this up, and no, hate when this happens. Okay, this was a learning experience. Next time I will definitely do this, or make a couple of more mistakes like this, and then I will definitely do this. Could I kill him? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I actually can kill him. So let's just do that. Player. And I forgot to. And yeah, that was epic. That was pretty cool. Even though I made a mistake, I guess this mistake has actually helped me win. This is one of the times, I guess, when by making a mistake you actually gain more than you lost. This is awesome. Okay, next deck we are going to test is ground control. Let's just check what ground control does. As I remember, it deals with landfalls, my favorite ability. Landfalls, yeah, bunch of landfalls, love them. Landfalls, yeah, a bunch of creatures with flight, some land. Oh no, so fight. Also like these type of cards that fights creature landfalls. Yeah, it's basically landfalls. And this deck is actually pretty close to a well-balanced deck. We still need to test it more in order to figure out how balanced this deck is. But yep. Ruben. Opponents place first. Oh yeah, I love when this card's in my first hand. That was awesome. So yeah, I could play this. Pretty cool. It could probably be our last match. Could be. If it's going to be pretty long, we have about 12 to 20 minutes till the end of the session. I constantly need to kind of check this out because, again, I have limited time to play Magic, though. That's why I need to constantly remind myself the time frames. And also a good thing to, like, I guess for the viewers, knowing how long you could stay, when this is going to end, or yeah, how long it's going to last, depending on what you're interested in. Ho 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 ho. So I could use this one, but I would probably didn't, because I have life to spare, so let's just allow it to do so. What is this? You may exert. I hope this ability is actually called exert, not exert, and exert. Biddy with the warrior. As it attacks, when you do, it gains blah 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 and dead touch. Oh no, creature with dead touch was usually the one that we need to get rid of as fast as possible, even though it's not dead touch by default, but exert definitely will give him dead touch, and I don't like this, I guess, any more than you do. Yeah, we'll basically go with 2 lands for now. The more lands we have, the better, because we will gain more health points. Yeah, if he's going to exert, of course he will definitely kill my guy. Even if he's not going to exert, he will kill him. Oh, another trample guy. Other creatures you have control have haste or have trample. Oh shoot. Guess they have trample either way. Except this one. Not a cool thing though. But again, I guess since we have some life to spare, we have our life gainer. We could probably hang on for a little bit. Hang for a little bit. Okay, so I actually can destroy one of them right now. Since this guy gives everyone trample, I think he is the one who needs to go first. These are bad too. This actually gains like, but that way I need to use more cards. Think. No. Let's just get rid of Death Touch guy. The safest way for now. So I need one more plan. Oh, plane. Shoop-de-doop. So now I need to think. Now I don't have that much life to spare. Or do I? Or do I? No, let's just leave it. For the next turn. Nope. Okay, Reacher 2 and 4 is a pretty good thing to have though. But think, why I don't have more of these lands? That would be awesome. I need play. Okay. The smartest choice to go with lifelink because we need to gain health points, and also it will allow us to make our creatures bigger in the next stage of his attack. I guess he will be attacking with this one the next turn, and we will go full defense and we will gain a bunch of lives. That way we could probably bring our health to its probably basic state, beginning state. Confirm. Yay! Did I make the right choice though? Killing the guy who gives trample instead of yeah, that was I guess right choice. And hello, bunch of creatures. Oh, I hate this one. Yay! So right now he doesn't have flyers, which is cool. So we kind of get back to our almost beginning stages, which is a cool thing. We are going to quickly two choices. Either play this one, that way we make a good defense. Either play this one in order to potentially create defense with every land that will come to us, because it's pretty cheap cards to play. or put this one and slowly start building an attack strategy. I think I would play this one now, because again, this one is definitely not the choice for now. Least card that could help us, or the last card. So for now, I guess let's just wait till lands start to come. That way we could definitely create some potential blockers. The more blockers we have, the better. Okay, this situation is questionable. I could destroy this guy, but I will lose this one. Or I could destroy this one. Okay, I will do that, because trample is always bad, at least in my situations, especially. Yeah, for now let's just go with this one. Oh no. Hello, zombies. Do you feel the pressure? Can you feel the pressure? Pressure. Now we actually can do both. Create pretty good blocker, and at the same time, it's not a good blocker though. He will die from both of these. So is this one. Let's just go in the... I don't know. Can I play two creatures at the same time? Nope. I need to choose one. Ready to do. So yeah, let's just go with this one. It's not ideal. But next turn I will definitely block this guy because he's too big. Oh no, he can't attack, which is a cool thing there. Then let's go with this one. You would probably ask, why would I do that? Because for some reason I felt that I had to, because if I'm going to have like 10 health points, I would definitely... Oh, if I waited, I could make him bigger. Okay, now since we have like enhancer, we need to play smart. We need to play smart. Enhancer 2. And yeah, so we're definitely going to play now like this. Wait for the next turn. No, we actually can attack now. He doesn't have any reachers. Let's hope. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute, this is bad. Other attacking creature get, when he attacks, other attacking creature gets +1. So in addition to this one, they will become pretty big. But still, the main thing is kill this one, because he cannot. So right now let's just attack. And let's leave it to defense. Defense! Defense! Guess we're not in NBA. So again, I'm aiming to kill this guy on this attack. He is crazy big threat for me. Hate it. And somehow I need to survive. will survive if he... Yeah, I will survive only this way. So I guess I will lose this match. Which is kind of bummer because we have still like about 10 minutes left. Probably we would need to end session a little bit earlier, but I always could talk in the end of the session about something though. So yeah, if we play this guy, oh, we actually can play all of them. It's still not going to be enough for block, unfortunately. I have only 2, he has like, so this is the end. But still, yeah, I'm not going to survive. Unless he will pull something interesting and decides to... Or no, I actually could survive. No, I can't, because this one is going to become bigger, yeah. Yep. Why I don't have any, like... If I had at least one, I could win, or I could survive this turn. That was a straight loss. Yeah, this is going to be our last match, I guess, and we are going to finish up our session. So yeah, again, we have left only 2 decks to test. Kind of tested that already a lot, but still. The whole point of testing all these decks is to basically to find out what we need to do with them in order to make them better, and then after I will make some type of a plan how I will make these decks better. I will start to buying boosters and of course targeting particular abilities and particular cards in particular sets, and the whole motivation will be kind of based around this. So for instance, if we need something for our Thunder deck, of course we will need to go and see what set provides card that we need, and just basically we're going to decide that. So yeah, it all is going to be like this. So I'm going to go through these cards, sort them by color, and just basically see what cards and what set I need. That way I will decide what set I will open next and what type of boosters I will going to open. So I'm not going to open boosters like probably everyone does, like just until I finish Origin I will just only buy Origin boosters, or until I finish Zendikar boosters I will be I will buy in Zendikar set, or the same for the Gatewatch. I actually plan to target specific cards for specific purposes and try to gather them. Also, it's going to be much more kind of, I don't know, faster thing to do in terms of if I'm, for instance, going to target some type of a common card, which will, of course, have more possibilities to draw from booster. That way I will, of course, for instance, I don't know what card we can choose for this example. Uncommon, I guess commons. This is not working like this. And also I need to learn what they need, for what set they're actually. So this is definitely a Eldrazi set, I remember, but I don't know what this set is called. Oh, this is actually probably the last set, Alan Cat. yeah, so basically I'm going to open cards like this and I'm going to play Magic solely on this thing. So we are finishing testing our decks, and after we will finish testing our decks, we're just basically going to figure out what we're going to do with these decks, in terms of changing them, in terms of making them better, in terms of enhancing them with particular abilities. And of course, in order to gain these abilities, we need to buy particular boosters for particular sets and aim on the specific cards. Because again, I don't think that this is a pretty good strategy to just basically open all cards, because since we have pretty big amount of sets to open, it will be a long time coming, and if I'm going to motivate myself just by simply opening all these sets one by one, this is not going to be a proper thing to do, I guess, unless I have particular target cards that I need to gather for a specific set, and I will be buying boosters until I gain these cards. So I guess this is regarding a strategy to buying Magic Duels boosters, and what I'm going to do next with Magic Duels decks. So yeah, I guess on that note, let's just say our goodbyes for today. It was pretty cool session actually. I think there was this session was probably the best from previous sessions, because I kind of managed to win pretty cool match in 2015. I win match, probably one match win here, or one, I don't remember already. Yeah, I won because when it was less. So yeah, pretty cool session. Still a lot to learn, as always. Every session is going to be a learning experience. I will make a bunch of mistakes. It's definitely the thing that's going to be present, at least for a couple of months, I guess, until I get accustomed to Magic and start to, by playing daily, start to just be more aware of conditions, more aware of mechanics, more aware of how they work. When I will become more familiar with these cards, with new mechanics, when I start to build decks smarter, based on new experiences, because again, right now I'm playing with old decks that I built long way ago, probably when Magic came out, or not, well, yeah, again, as I probably remember, the last time that I built decks, so was probably Eldritch Moon, but since I didn't have that much cards in Eldritch Moon, of course, Eldritch Moon, I don't know, I hope I properly saying it. So Shadows of Innistrad was probably the last time that I built decks. Of course, I added some cards from Eldritch Moon that I had, but I think the last time that I actually built decks was Innistrad, around these cards. I don't have that much cards in Gatewatch and Zendikar. Mostly I built cards around these two, of course, build decks. So you see how long way to go in terms of balancing. Of course, these decks that I previously built, they're not fitting for this variety of sets. They're just basically not surviving this variety of sets, and this is one of the reasons why, of course, I need to oh shoot, I'm not translating this. Yeah, that was messed up. So basically I just shown all these decks and talked about this. I built all my previous decks around Zendikar and Origins, Gatewatch and Innistrad. I probably added a couple of those in my new decks, but basically all my old decks was built around these two sets, and of course it's pretty limited considering the amount of sets that we have right here. So basically I talked about that. Yeah, so yeah, on that I will end this session. So thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next session. 5th session, which is going to be, of course, tomorrow. So, I guess, bye bye!